Hi everyone, this is Yihui, and I'm going to talk about my design brief for this project. I will choose the Sustainable Development Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. And the area I focus on is to reduce clothing waste in fast fashion industry by changing people's consumption habits through prevention, reduction, and reuse. And I hope the project can provide a side to consumers about buy well and having lives in the future. According to the research, the decreases in the price of the apparel and the faster trend cycle coupled with low quality of clothes has led to an increase in the volume of clothes consumed globally. And there are significant issues with apparel waste, as the majority of the clothing and textile waste ends up in landfills as opposite to being recycled or reused. And from the chart above, we can notice that the textile fiber production in China keep increasing in the last 20 years. And the research side, almost 45% of the textile produced in China is wasted, ranging from industrial waste created in fiber, textile, and clothing production, and consumer waste that people throw away from their closet. This all cause negative impacts on our natural environment and resources. For this project, my target audience is the university student that ages between 20 to 30, and my proposal investigates different methods with potential to shift young people's clothing purchase habits in China by conducting a series of design experiments using design prototypes, including material informational app, physical products made by reused clothes, and more eye-catching recycling bin for old clothes. The design proposals are aimed at driving changes of consumer behavior in fast fashion market by providing more options for consumers to reconsider the actions when choosing clothes to buy. To achieve my design goals, I found three precedents to support my design concept. The first one is the Zara Recycled Garment Program. This program is held by an international fast fashion brand Zara, who is cooperate with the local non-profitable charities to provide a recycling bin in their retail stores to collect the clothes that consumers don't need anymore, and recycling it into new fibers and make new products. It's a good way to reduce waste by recycling rather than just throw it away. But the limitation is currently textile recycling can only be done from cotton, wool, or polyester garments due to the technical limitations. Therefore, not 100% clothes can be recycled. Some of them, actually majority of them, are still end up in the landfill. The next precedent is an eco-friendly fashion brand named Females. The concept of this brand is to upcycling the old clothes, reuse it, and give it a second birth with unique appearance. The last precedent I found is a new fabric material called orange fiber fabrics, which is a contemporary innovation of new fabric materials made from orange skin and environmental friendly. The conceptual framework helped me to finalize my prototype from different aspects, especially from the environmental side. I'd like to improve my design by reuse, and recycle the clothing waste. So my first prototype is developed from the reduce side, which means at the starting point to reduce the waste. So I'm thinking about how can young customers stop buying clothes so frequently. It is important to know consumers not only making a purchase decision, but also making a sourcing decision. Consumers need to have all the information they need, therefore to know if that product was necessary to buy. So the aim of this app is to support consumers to build up an eco-friendly clothing habit by providing fabric information about different materials, recording each garment purchase, and dressing frequency to help consumers make decisions of each purchase. The scan function on this app is used to help users analyze the recyclability of clothes they want to buy so that they can think more carefully about whether they need to make the purchase. The idea of second design depends on how to reflect the strategy of reuse. Commonly, we are not efficient use of our closet. The research has proved that we only wear clothes 7 times before throwing them away. because of the target audience of my project is college students, and due to the university policy, all college students need to live on campus in China, which just provides a convenient condition for collecting old clothes. So I decided to put the recycling bin at the front door of the dormitory. When there are enough old clothes to work with, whether hold a workshop to teach others to create new products out of reused material, out of reused garment, or just make product with new functions will give the discarded garment a second life. Moreover, if the product can be sold on the craft market, it will also have some commercial value. The fast fashion industry is growing fast because young people are willing to pay for cheap prices and stylish looks, and stylish means to be unique. Therefore, I believe the benefits of this project is that participants can weave their own story into fabric. It will put emotional connection between products and the user. Also, it will make the really unique products out of the reused garment. And my last prototype is about appearance design for the recycling bin. As we noticed, not all of the garment can be recycled. Therefore, so put the clear information on the recycling bin is necessary to help the people to separate different garment and recycle it efficiently. And that is all about my work. Thank you. And that is all about